we're going to be looking at our posterior chain today. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Nicole hop up on here. And she's going to set the pad such that when she gets all the way in, she's got her legs keeping herself anchored over here. She should be able to fold down into a hip extension all the way down without running into the pad. So this is actually maybe a little bit too long, but it's going to work. Okay, you can actually scale it back and forth, just depending on how difficult it is for you. This is okay. What she's going to do now is she's going to take her hands and put them to her chest. She's going to keep a nice neutral spot here. We don't want her to overextend. Push them over. Yeah, that's too much. And that's not enough. So right in here is just perfect. So she's got her butt squeezed, she's got her erectors firing, her hamstrings are firing. And I'm just going to leave her here for about 30 seconds. So, just kidding. So I'll leave her here for about 30 seconds. And then if she's freaking out, and if someone's never been up before, you kind of have your hands here just in case to give them something to spot off of.
Today we're going to be talking about the tight arch position. Just another variation that you can use to build trunk strength. So Ray is laying belly button down on the mat. He's going to bring his arms out to full extension, hug his ears with his arms, and then with his feet, he's going to bring his feet together and point his toes. Now, what's happening in between there, what we're thinking about is opening the shoulder, opening the hip, but not overextending through our low back. So what Ray is going to do is pull his belly button to his spine, still brace through his midline. So he's still pulling his ribs under. What is going to happen is his lower half is going to raise slightly off the floor. Now, depending on how tight the hip flexors are, the low back posterior chain, that's going to determine how high your lower half is able to come off the floor. If there are tight hip flexors, go ahead and show what happens. If the hip flexors are tight and your lower half's not coming up off the floor as high as you would like it, a lot of times what happens is you start to bend at the knee. So you want to pay attention to making sure that that doesn't happen and get everything nice and tight. Now, one other detail we want to think about pointing our toes, squeezing our heels together. Pointing our toes keeps that much more tension throughout our entire body, but also squeezing our heels is going to help us keep our glutes that much tighter.
Her hands on the ground, fingers spread wide, and her head is going to go a few inches forward. So you notice that she's got a nice tripod. From here, she's going to lift the legs up, and then she's going to find the top, and then hinge her hips back this direction, so her feet can go that way. A scale version we can do is if you need to bend your knees, this first variation works too. So it kind of takes a little bit of load off, it makes it a little bit more accessible. Another variation you can do to make that's a little bit harder is you can straddle out, so legs can be straight, but she's straddling, so it's a little bit easier. And also we can do this against the quad. Now if you choose to do this in free space, if you start to fall over this way, you just tuck your chin and roll, and don't break your neck. You don't want to back flop, that's not going to be fun. So tuck your chin and roll. Might want to practice it a couple times.